Hi, my name is Wendy Oney and I teach technology to grades 5 through 8 at South Central Middle School. I'm going to share with you today a little bit about Edmodo. Edmodo is an educational website that takes the ideas of a social network and refines it and makes it appropriate for classroom use. As you can see on the screen, it kind of has a Facebook look to it. It has a home button over here and it has a log out button over here, just like Facebook does. Using Edmodo, I can reach out to other teachers and to students and share ideas, tips with them. I'm able to create groups with Edmodo and share assignments, quizzes, and other things with my groups that I create in the user face here. The first thing you'll want to do with Edmodo is sign up for a teacher account. You'll go to www.edmodo.com, select the I'm a Teacher button, fill out the registration, select sign up, and complete that sign up process. Set up your account. You may personalize it by changing your profile picture so students know that that's you. So if you click on update your picture, it'll start off as just a gray picture, so you can change that to personalize it, and then you'll see information that you'll type about yourself in that profile. Then you'll want to create your groups. On the left hand side of the screen, you can see some of the groups that I've already created for my classes. Create a group underneath the list of my groups. And then you'll want to name that group, select the appropriate grade level, select the subject area, and you'll want to leave the settings to group members only. And that keeps it appropriate for classroom use so that they're not posting everything that they're saying out there like on social media. You'll want to invite students into your group. You can share the code that'll be listed on the page, but they have to set up an Edmodo account first. You can email invites to them, so you would just type their email in here. Then once you've typed all of the emails in there, you'll want to click on send invites. If you send out the invites, the students will be able to accept that invitation, and then they can sign up using their Gmail account. Once they're in your group, they'll show up as members, like these students are on my screen. Then they will be able to get in and change their profile picture to make it more of what they like. If I click on this student's name, I can see their progress. So we haven't done a lot with it yet this year, but you can see their scores that show up on this page. To get back to your page, you just simply click on the home button. Once you have set up your group, you can use some of the features that are listed here. You could send a note to your classroom, like here's a sample of a note. You can load an assignment for them, one that you've already have in your Edmodo library. You can change the due date of that assignment. You can describe it down here. And then you can also upload or attach a file or load something from your Google Drive. You can choose the time that you want to send that assignment. You can also assign a quiz to your students. You can load it from your collection that you already have and edit those quizzes. You can see the results of those quizzes. So if I click on my group over here and go to their progress, actually up here on the left, I can see their scores for the quizzes here, or the quiz here, and their scores for another assignment that I have given them. See how they did on the quiz in a glance. I can click on the quiz and then I can see their scores here. I can also see a breakdown of the questions that they took and which question might have been missed more. If I want to see all the submissions on that quiz, I simply click on all submissions at the top. Here's an example of an assignment that the students were given, and I received that assignment from 8 of the students in the class. So if I click on that, I can see their scores here that I've graded and who has turned it in, who hasn't turned it in on the screen. I can click on assignment detail to see more about the assignment and the document that was loaded. Feature in Edmodo is the poll feature. You can send a question out to your class, like maybe about a main character in a story. Here's one I sent to my classes that was not about a character. It was about how many games they thought would be played in the World Series before it started. So let's hope that it's not too many. Like not too many people pick 7. Let's hope that it's 5. Another feature in Edmodo is the Snapshot feature. If you click on that, Snapshot is an assessment tool built into Edmodo. It kind of lets you regularly gauge student progress so you can quickly assess and see where the gaps are in student learning. It's great for like a warm-up, an exit ticket, that kind of thing that you can use in your classroom. You just search for the standard that you want the kids to know, and it'll create a quiz for you on that standard. Feature in Edmodo is the Spotlight right up here. So if I click on Spotlight, Edmodo will allow you to load some apps, some third-party apps into your classroom that the students may use to increase learning. Once you get to the Snapshot screen, you can narrow this down a little bit by going to the grade level that you're interested in seeing the third-party apps for, and the subject that you're looking for, and the item that you're looking for. And then it will load those resources shared by teachers that you can take a look at. A feature that's similar to Facebook is the notification feature. So this little bell up here, when a student logs in, if I've sent them something to work on, it'll have a 1 on it, or a 2 depending on how many things I've sent them, and they can click on that notification and see what I've sent them. And then I also see when they have joined my groups or they've submitted assignments. These also come up on the mobile app on your phone, so if you download Edmodo onto your phone, you can check assignments there as well. Nice feature in Edmodo is the Ask Our Teacher Network feature, in which you can ask a question, post it onto the Edmodo site, and then you'll get responses back from other teachers. Like I think a student or a teacher down here asked how to delete groups, how do you remove groups, and then someone responded on how to get that done. When you add apps in the Spotlight, they'll show up over here on your apps launcher, and then the students are able to play those apps to increase learning in the classroom. One of those that I've added is Words with Friends. I'll share with you today is the library over here on the left. And what that does is load everything I have in my Edmodo library, all the quizzes and assignments. But a really nice feature with this for the students is to connect it to their Google Drive. So once they do that, then all their stuff in their drive is also loaded in Edmodo. So there's only one login. If they're logged into their drive, they can open up a new tab, click on or type in Edmodo, and if their drive is connected, all their stuff in their drive shows up there also. Back to the main screen, click the home button on the left, and then when you're finished with Edmodo for the day or the class, you click on the profile picture and log out. And this also shows the Edmodo app on your phone. And that's it. Have a great day.